Fresh shockwaves are exploding again around Jeffrey Epstein after newly released files from the U.S. Department of Justice exposed disturbing details about his alleged fixation on the daughter of his former girlfriend. According to a report by Business Insider, Epstein reportedly told friends in 2014 that he wanted to marry Eva Dubin, who was just 19 at the time. The chilling claim has triggered fresh outrage because Selena was the daughter of his former partner, Eva Dubin, someone he had known since she was a child. Selena, now a doctor in New York, first met Epstein during her childhood. Over the years, the relationship reportedly grew closer, with emails and chat logs revealing she called him Uncle F. Newly released documents show hundreds of messages exchanged between them, painting a deeply troubling picture of access and influence. The revelations come at a time when global anger over Epstein has already reignited, with renewed focus on how he continued to operate and maintain connections with powerful and wealthy circles even after his 2008 conviction for soliciting a minor. Critics say the new material raises disturbing questions about the people who remained close to him. One email from 2010 showed Eva Dubin inviting Epstein to visit her Colorado home while Selena was hosting teenage friends. In another instance in 2012, Epstein was invited to attend one of Selena's lacrosse games in New York and even exchanged messages with her afterward. The FBI documents also reveal that while in Paris in 2011, Epstein offered to buy Selena sexy clothing after she requested items suitable for nights out. Emails also show he used his network to help arrange a modeling opportunity through Jean-Luc Brunel, a close associate later accused of serious crimes and who died in a French prison in 2022. The disturbing pattern continued when Epstein contacted Harvard professor Martin Nowak in 2011, asking for assistance when Selena visited the university. She later enrolled in 2013 and graduated magna cum laude in 2017. Her family strongly denies Epstein helped her gain admission, saying she earned her place through academic and athletic achievements. Despite this, newly surfaced records suggest Epstein maintained a disturbing personal obsession. Investigators reportedly found a box labeled Selena Photos among his private belongings, along with a personal music playlist bearing her name. The documents also show Selena was named as a beneficiary of Epstein's trust in 2014, alongside his brother, Mark Epstein. Her family insists she had no knowledge of this and formally renounced any connection in April 2020. A spokesperson said, quote, "Selena never received any personal benefit from and was unaware that she was named in any Epstein trust." The statement added that she immediately removed herself when she discovered the inclusion. Meanwhile, Epstein's estate reportedly held $127 million as of September 2024, after paying more than $125 million in compensation to over 100 victims. The latest files have reignited scrutiny of Jeffrey Epstein's powerful network, with fresh calls for accountability as the scandal refuses to fade. At the same time, conspiracy theories claiming he is still alive continue to spread online. Adding to the controversy, documents released by the U.S. Department of Justice revealed that investigators reviewing jail footage noted what an FBI memo described as a flash of orange moving toward the prison tier during lockdown. Nearly 7 years after the death of convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein, newly released government files are reopening one of the most controversial questions in modern criminal history. According to documents published by the U.S. Department of Justice, investigators reviewing jail footage spotted what an FBI memo described as a flash of orange moving toward the prison tier where Epstein was held at a time inmates were supposed to be locked down. The detail, reported by multiple outlets, including CBS and the Daily Mail, has revived long-running suspicions about the official suicide ruling. The footage comes from Manhattan's Metropolitan Correctional Center, where Epstein was awaiting trial in August 2019. The orange blur appears less than 8 hours before guards found him unresponsive. According to an FBI memorandum cited in the newly released files, the movement was consistent with the possible inmate. However, the DOJ Inspector General later concluded it may have been a corrections officer carrying linen. Independent video analysts interviewed by CBS News said the image quality makes certainty impossible, but acknowledged the movement raises unanswered questions. The files also highlight stunning procedural failures. Guards assigned to monitor Epstein allegedly skipped mandatory 30-minute wellness checks, with prosecutors later stating the officers falsified logs, according to court records referenced in the DOJ release. Surveillance cameras covering key angles near Epstein's cell were malfunctioning that night. Sources in the documents describe what former Attorney General William Barr would later call a perfect storm of screw-ups. Another revelation fueling speculation is an official death announcement draft dated before Epstein was declared dead. The DOJ insists in a statement included in the files that the incorrect date was an administrative typo and not evidence of foreknowledge. Still, critics argue the timeline inconsistency adds to a pattern of irregularities that conspiracy theorists have pointed to for years. The medical debate is equally explosive. Forensic pathologist Michael Baden, hired by Epstein's brother and present at the autopsy, has again stated in interviews cited within the document release that the neck injuries are more consistent with strangulation than suicide. New York's chief medical examiner ruled the death a suicide in 2019, but Baden maintains key physical findings don't match a typical hanging. His renewed comments are now circulating widely across media platforms. Family members remain unconvinced by the official explanation. Epstein's brother Mark Epstein has repeatedly called for a new investigation, and former associate Ghislaine Maxwell has publicly questioned the suicide finding from prison interviews. Their skepticism, documented in prior court coverage and referenced again in the latest file summaries, continues to fuel public distrust. The timeline inside the jail reads like a catalog of failures. Guards reportedly slept during their shift, skipped counts, and spent hours browsing the internet instead of monitoring inmates, according to federal charging documents quoted in the release. By the time Epstein was discovered at 6:33 a.m., officials say crucial evidence inside the cell had already been disturbed. Former NYPD detective Herman Weisberg told CBS the scene appeared staged, a claim investigators dispute, but one that adds to the lingering controversy. Despite the renewed attention, federal authorities maintain there is no evidence Epstein was murdered. The DOJ states in the latest files that full surveillance footage exists and shows no unauthorized entry into the tier. Yet public opinion remains sharply divided. Polls over the years have shown many Americans doubt the suicide ruling, and the new document trove appears unlikely to settle the debate. For supporters of the official finding, the case represents bureaucratic failure. For skeptics, it remains one of the darkest unresolved mysteries surrounding elite power and accountability.